She saved me with a lie, but it was her eyes that made me believe it was the truth. It all began on a rainy Friday afternoon in South London, the kind that makes everything feel heavier. The traffic, the air, even the weight on your chest. When you know your life's about to change against your will. My name's Rayan Malik, 28, graphic designer by trade, dreamer by default, and unfortunately, the son of a very traditional South Asian British family who had just informed me I was to be married in 2 months to a girl I'd never met. It's for your own good, Mom said with tears in her eyes. She's beautiful. Her father's from a good family in Birmingham. I didn't care. My heart wasn't available for sale. So when I dragged myself into a nearby cafe to escape the storm and breathe for 5 seconds, I never expected that the girl at the corner table, lost in a book, sipping black coffee, wearing an oversized cream jumper and combat boots, would save me from a future I never wanted. Her name was Noor, and everything about her screamed freedom. When I sat beside her out of desperation and whispered, "Please pretend to be my fiancée just for 5 minutes. My mom's about to walk in." She blinked once, looked straight into my panic and said, "What's my name, darling?" And just like that, she slipped her hand into mine. For 5 minutes, we became lovers. But those 5 minutes turned into dinner with my parents, then a weekend visit to Birmingham. Noor didn't flinch. She smiled, laughed, created stories about how we met at a charity fundraiser, even cried when my aunt asked how our proposal happened. My family adored her. So did I, but it was a lie. It was always a lie. Noor was just helping me out. I paid her nothing, promised her nothing. And yet she never once broke character. We took fake engagement photos. She designed a fake ring. She even scolded me in front of my mom when I forgot her favorite flowers. She was brilliant. Until the day I saw her crying in the park, alone, hidden behind sunglasses. "Is everything okay?" I asked. She said, "Yeah, just allergies." But her voice cracked. And I realized I didn't know a single real thing about her. One night, I followed her. Not out of mistrust, but confusion. She entered a small hospital near Surrey. I waited. She came out an hour later, wiping her eyes. I confronted her. "What's going on?" She finally confessed. Her brother had cancer. Stage 4. She was his only support. Our fake relationship gave her something normal, something stable. "You needed to escape a marriage," she said, and I needed to pretend life was okay. And in that moment, the lie didn't feel like a lie anymore. I felt like the only real thing in my life. I told my parents we were postponing the wedding indefinitely. I told Noor I wanted to help. I started visiting her brother in the hospital. We brought him snacks, watched horror movies together. He called me Ray the hero. We laughed, we cried. Then he passed away, and everything shattered. Noor disappeared. She stopped answering calls, left no message. Just gone. A week later, I received a letter, handwritten. "You saved me more than I saved you." I couldn't bear to say goodbye. "But don't look for me, Rayan. I don't belong in your world." That should have been the end. But a year later, in a bookstore in Brighton, I found a copy of the same book she was reading the day we met. Inside a note, "If you still believe in lies that feel like truth, meet me at the beach, 6 p.m. I ran like hell. And there she was, same oversized jumper, same eyes, but this time I held her hand without pretending. And when I proposed, with a real ring, she said, "Only if you promise to lie to me every day and say you'll never stop loving me." And I do. I always will.